Hello traders, welcome at the Bitcoin technical analysis video. I hope you are doing well. I'm still pretty busy working on website and many things, improving the group content, so very busy. But I'm pretty active in the group, so even if I don't do these video updates, you still get good care from me, Bram, and top coaches, So I hope you are really satisfied. And if you are new watching this video, then please pay attention. There will be a lot of cool nuggets in this video. We will discuss current price action, what we can expect, where are the trade zones for the upside and for the downside, trades we had in the group, and general technical analysis with tools we use. I can show a bit of Exocharts as well because we are using it on daily basis. Important reminder, this week we have a quarterly closing of the books for the funds and big institutions, so you can expect a lot of volatility. They will be repositioning positions, so there can be heightened volatility on stock market and Bitcoin and crypto. After, when we pass this, I want to watch actually what will happen next week if we see some nice inflows of capital, because this quarter was absolutely terrible and like huge downside for most assets in the world. So I want to see what they will do on the first days, yes, how they employ capital. It's gonna be really important. Okay, so let's have a look on Bitcoin. I think I would like to start on Bitcoin with the trade we had yesterday with the group and also with the current trade we had today. Both trades were beautiful. You see the top here, 2 minutes after we formed the top. I said in the group I'm in short. So actually members could utilize this information. You know how you know real trader give you the zone before we visit it, which I'm doing on every day in the group, and also currently when I'm taking the trade I'm telling you always what I do. It's why not. Because people can do post-trading analysis, but this is the real deal. This is the only way how you can recognize good trader. There is no other way. Then he's not trading. So you see the top here. This was the top. We took it with the group as short, and I'm doing, I try to do short videos when I do trades like this. So I will show you this short video because it summarized the whole trading idea we had. Let's go. Hello traders, let me summarize the shorts we just had. I said it in the group pretty fast so you could actually utilize my messages as well. So for me it was main confluence was based from Ethereum, we ran inefficient highs here, close together, liquidity taken into the last high, medium swing value pattern happened, also tight stop loss for this trade because this is inflection point. You either start the swing value pattern and return back to range, or you go and feel inefficiencies and not much resistance above, So the scenario number 2 happened. Main confluence for Bitcoin. Also all weekend we are pushing on low volume. So if people start take profit, and short, this can escalate really quickly, With this low volume, we created inefficiencies, like here. So we already filled these single prints here, and we have another inefficiency area in the... I will stop video here. After I said that, we actually filled the inefficiency within few hours, yes? And today we feel this inefficiency as well. So you can actually predict market if you understand volume, low volume nodes, high volume nodes, Exocharts. If you understand all these things, the probabilities are this is the cloud castle of volume, Like you had some nice volume here. It was low volume on our weekend, but you have no solid foundations, So this needs to be retested. Market needs to recheck, How are we doing there? So you see, and we had trade of this area as well today. This area to 20,650 to 20,450. Another area to be aware of if we continue move to the downside. Also we utilize the TRDR bands here. Liquidation happens, when the liquidation happens it's probably end of the move. Oftentimes pressure bands happened on Coinbase and Binance. Now when you go to Okitoki was also helpful for me. I was seeing pressure widely on all of the exchanges, from the walls, and on Tradinglite you see them exactly. So we arrived here, we filled big positions on Binance futures and also Coinbase. Coinbase always pay attention because market makers do not let orders to be filled. It's cat and mouse game, but if they get filled, in this area we got them, then it's most likely reversal, so you must have it in your mind. Also from TA, you entered into the market structure zone, Market structures are never long, especially in this case. Would never long into market structure. We hit another target for the longs, so another extension, and also anchor VWAP game. This anchor VWAP is resistance for multiple days. We went below. I said I will be looking if we hold it or not. We didn't, and we went to another one. So it should be really take profit too for you after you do local swing for a pattern and fill single prints. Now you have risk-free position. It's beautiful. More on Exocharts. Also, yes, this we had push here. There was 7-second auction market activity in this region. Market rejected pretty fast. You had longs into resistance. You had fuel to the downside if we start closing. You had nice shorts here starting after this high, and there was like a lot of transactions. And now we continue move to the downside. Okay, so that's it for the video. So that was the trade of the yesterday. Beautiful. We were actually, when we go to the charts, let's open the current trading activities. Or maybe I can show it a more cleaner way. We were actually, because you know it is key to take the position, yeah, when you take this trade. But what is also good, if you take some take profits, yeah, 1 take profit 2, you can add on the pullbacks to your position. And anchor VWAPs are perfect, you know, for this. When you go over here, 5-minute time frame, you see, you know how to pull anchor VWAP. Yeah, you find you are looking for pivotal highs, lows, and you also pull anchor VWAPs in the range. Since we placed this stop, you pull anchor VWAP. It is gathering volume for you on the way to the downside for this current downtrend, and we were adding actually on session VWAP and anchor VWAP here. Each high here we were adding, and it was making our position profitable, like more profitable. Like it was lowering your entry a bit, but you squeezed the most out of this local downtrend. Yeah, and when we find the range, then you can finally take some nice take profit. Yeah, it was stabilizing on like close support. That is really clever way to do. And now we can have a look. I just want to show you. Let me go over here. So this was my post. We had like first trade, we had first bounce from golden zone 0.61, naked weekly was front run here, again anchor VWAP, so really good region, start of high volume node, all these things together. This trade we took together, I'm just showing you high probability trades, yeah. Most important, there we run naked weekly, there was front run, that's fine, but below current low is still strong zone in case we do swing failure pattern. That's what I said. Because I finished charting over here, you know, and I was ready. I was getting ready when we take out the low again. I will be entering, you know, on the good reaction. This is what I mean when, you know, I was giving what I want to do, and I took it to trade myself. And now when we have a look on current price action, you see what actually happened here. We went under the low, but where we went, I said, this zone is strong, you know, so you can be looking for another trade. So again, we run some major liquidity, but not full node. 0.6 is golden zone. We are inside high volume node from this neighbor range here. Anchor VWAP supporting very close here. And you have even more support because I actually use the bigger leverage here, like 2x, which is pretty big for me, on scalps and day trades. So I used a bit higher leverage because I knew I'm protected by even more strong regions here, yeah, because you see under here we have a lot of naked liquidity still more people are trapped, they need to escape, so pretty good protection here, this high volume node and under. So this was amazing trade. So we already did this is pretty nice for the day trade and scalp, over 2%. There was some nice take profit. Now position is risk free and we do not care. That's what you learn in the group. You want to take high probability trades with patience. You don't need to, if you don't want to scalp, you don't need to. You can easily manage like this. Very good. So these were, so, you know, I'm in short here on one account and I'm long in from this, and both trades have nice profit, had nice profit. It's just beautiful. That's the best way you can do. And now you let it on the market, which position is gonna get stopped out there. You made money both directions. That's ideal scenario, you know. That's what I love, and you can be really like not hedged, but like this. We can have a look a bit on Exocharts. I can give you some normal info. You can see, you know, this template, for example, is very important for day traders. This is TPO profiles. You know, we watch like general bias is coming from here. We have naked box, VAG and VALS. This is the main template for your auction market theory. So because without auction market theory, you can be really struggling and do not know where Bitcoin goes. You see, for the, that's like for example, for this first day, we are in nice uptrend, yeah. Like these two ranges were testing VAG. We never got acceptance into even to the POC, yes. So bulls were protecting uptrend really nicely, but today you see what happened. We changed market structure, yes, over here, this move and this move changed market structure. So locally you have a downtrend market structure at the moment, but higher time frame traders are still defending this point of control. You have two nice ranges together, so you can merge it, you know, and we were expecting, so this was also confluence for our trade today. Bulls really need to defend here, because you know, if we start pushing here, change market structure, claim the open, weekly open, get, you know, acceptance into the previous day val, take out this high, this can actually be pretty good continuation zone. In my eyes, I think still downside is more likely, but you know, this was the trade I wanted to take. It was planned, and we will see what's gonna happen. If we continue range here, or you know, we continue up or down. Now it's up to market. So bulls defended what they needed, but if we lose this area, it's gonna be really obvious. Yeah, we will try to defend this high volume node, but after that, it's more likely we go under these lows to grab more liquidity from the market, and then maybe we can place and continue bigger range. Yes, and if not, we can continue a bit lower. Like on Bitcoin, on higher time frame is looking set, but we will go over this general technical analysis soon. So Exocharts, super important, this template for your daily trading, and also this template is also pretty important. You can see we had today we had double 80% rule. You see Asia here, so that was our open. You see the open is here, or weekly open, and you know, if you know, you can learn about this in the group. There is 80% rule for your, you know, for the TPO trading. Like if you get acceptance into the previous day val and you start to close above, there is very high chance you will actually rotate to previous day VAH. And you see what happened actually. And that's why I'm telling you it's double, because it happened also on weekly scale, because here we have previous week val. So this is funny. It's pretty unusual. We are seeing them both together. So we get acceptance into previous day val. Now if you are in longs, you can be pretty patient, yes, because you know where are your final targets. Yeah, your targets will be at previous week POC, previous day POC, and previous day VAH, and previous week VAH. And you see what happened with market. That's where we topped out. We finished the mission, yeah, we completed the quest, and now journey to the downside is open. Market filled. Inefficiencies, you see we had single prints here, market filled that, and boom, down. Just beautiful. No, you can predict the market. If you know all these rules, all these tools, you can predict market, and you can be patient in your trades. If you know what is market trying to do, yes. And look at here, we lost the open and it accelerated move, you know, to the downside. So this is another important template. And when we actually are where we are stopping, yeah, you can see where we're stopping. Monthly POC. Oh, actually, by the way, previous val is here, yeah. It was, because it was here, I thought it's hidden behind the open, but it's fine. So yeah, but market got pretty close to the previous week val. So there was this weekly rotation of 80% rule as well here, and it was a small front run. Maybe it was hit on Binance or no, other exchanges. But you had multiple confluence here for this trade here. So very, very beautiful. And also you can learn in the group, you know, using our scalping template. So this is really the best scalping template I ever seen, because it combines day trade and scalping approach as well. Like if you are too zoomed in, you know, with very aggressive setting on Exocharts, you can have a problem to identify. Like you will not see higher trends, but with this template we can still see, because the settings is pretty okay, you know, 201 to 140. So we love it, you know. And to learn this, you know, you can be in the group every day, and we take trades with order flow as well, and it's just no problem, yeah. Like market, for example, told you at this top here very clearly, it doesn't like to spend time there. 8-second auction market activity up there. Yes, so really fast rejection with the wick. We had some FOMO longs going long into the resistance, even here. But you see what happened after, like massive shorts, 11 million shorts started to come. So shorts were building from this point, and you know, it was just nice downtrend. And you can utilize this template well. Now we can have a look on Bitcoin from, I would like to go over all my folders, so you can see how we are building full picture when you are trading. Me personally, I not some people like it, some people don't, but I like to have everything at once. There is one chart where I have everything turned on, so I never struggle to know and miss any level. This is like this, but when I need to see more clean view for something, I am turning on folders which I need, yes. This is proper charting way, in my opinion, so you have really good clarity. Let's have a look on 30-minute time frame. We will go from local time frame to medium and to, you know, high time frames. And then we can have a look on Binance and really long-term 10 years of charting of Bitcoin. So you can see what we are doing on that scale as well. So, market structures are important for you. You need to identify them correctly. This is pretty easy to learn. You can do it from many assets and train yourself. But you see, they are, for me, they are really core for many trades I'm taking, because when I'm knowing the market structure, like I know we arrived to the market structure, I would never long here, yeah, because I know until we claim it as support, it's really risky, and you look for short when you are in this market structure. And same here, it was pretty good one, but we lost it anyway, and now it's becoming resistance. Yeah, so sometimes you just slice through and it becomes resistance. So you need to really claim and push over this market structure for more upside. Yeah, from this long we are currently in. So they are pretty simple. We have them ready for the upside and for the downside. Another important thing for your trading is identify ranges correctly. Yes. Let me check here. So yes, you need good ranges, because market, is not trending like, especially now, market is 80% times in range and 20% is in trending, and in bear market is gonna be even more. So you are always moving from one range into another, and you see these are the most important ranges for us at the moment. And when you hit, you see like here we hit the on the backtest, yeah, we had the short from the stop, but this was perfect for you perfect zone to add to your short. Why? Because you hit double VAC region, yeah, so you have double IMT reason to do so. This more local range, but also this main range here. So this is the perfect place to add to the short. There was no claim, market didn't change market structure, continue to the upside. Amazing here. That's how you do it. You don't add when you're falling, you add on the pullback. Yes. Market most of the time give you the chance to add to position correctly. Never FOMO, never ever. And even now we got this push. That's why also this region is support, yeah, for our current long, because we have double val here. So again, double reason to look for longs in this area. If you lose this area, okay, it will unlock way to the downside. You don't need to overcomplicate the trading. It's always level by level. Now, this is really important. High volume nodes. You see, we have now 2 high volume nodes resistance. These you get from ranges, and right now we are like this big high volume node provided us trade from this range here. Yes, beautiful. I will soon remark it as used, because it's no longer naked for these trades, and we have 3 more down. We are ready. You lose this range, you continue. You will be looking to to trade top of this range and so on. That's how we do it in AMT. We are also utilizing the order blocks. We actually at this stop and at this stop we had 2 order blocks. If you have 2 or 3 order blocks at the same time, it's making region stronger. So that was also part of the confluence for our shorts at the top. And also it's top of the range, yeah? So short is no brainer here. Yeah? What would you do? You can't break out along here. Breakout traders are losers, yeah. You need to be in position already. And super important, anchor VWAP. If you are a new trader or beginner or advanced person, you should really, if you are using some EMAs, they need to be replaced by anchor VWAPs. It's just simply, yeah. Anchor VWAP is one of the most powerful tools and so easy to learn to your trading, yeah, because they are measuring volume. They are measuring volume, and they have not much delay, yeah. So it's really pure form of, it's like moving a point of control, yeah? And you see what is clearly happening past few days. These anchor VWAPs are really powerful, stopping us to the upside, and these are actually uptrend anchor VWAPs, and they are holding us. So you see what is happening. We are squeezing within them, yeah, squeezy. Look here, squeezing inside. Maybe we will squeeze even more, and then we should really get some nice move out of it, collecting volume. But while you are inside, why would you expect breakout? Yeah, why? You just trade what is in front of you. No need to overcomplicate. Extensions, let me show you extensions. Do not underestimate extensions. They are extremely powerful. Yeah, a lot of big traders and funds and a lot of good traders using them. They work really well on crypto. You see, we started like really local downtrend here, And you see we hit first target in 1-to-1 from these shorts who started this really local downtrend, and you're seeing bounce. It's like really good confluence for any trades you took. Right now I will be watching this extension as well. This pivotal high and pivotal low is giving us targets. When we break this low, there will be no swing failure pattern. We have targets for the downside from these extensions, very local ones. And we have one more extension, and this one is for the upside, because you know we have big downtrend on Bitcoin. We went from 37k to 18,000, huge downtrend. Yeah, we had only a few ranges and stops down there, but this was really first big market structure change. We actually took big longs in the group at 18,000. Some of the traders we entered really close to the low because we had huge supports. But you know, 18,000 was a great position to be to add. It was a lot of support there on the way on the pullback. And from that moment, since you started, when you break this point, you are getting targets from these first brave bulls. And when I turn on all the levels, expansions, every level from this pool here for the bulls gave you trade on the first touch. It was like naked, yeah, every level. When you go to 1 minute time frame, you can see that. So trade. It's giving you reason to take profit also when you are in long, and you can then add on the nice pullbacks. Let me just go back. Even at the top, 272 was hit, and we have more targets to the upside. Yeah, if we don't break market structure, we can watch this still. When we change our market structure, I will have. Also, the most important for you are, of course, golden zones, and then 1-to-1, 2-to-1, 3-to-1 extensions. Yeah, like this one. This is what you watch. And when we actually, break this high, and we continue with massive upside, then we will need big pull for extension from this low end to this high to give us big targets to the upside. Yeah, but for now it's not happening, so not needed. So that's that's some local things, and now we can have a look on a medium time frame. We have a lot of dailies, yes, ready to be to give us beautiful trade. Naked daily, it's capable of giving you trade on its own, so always be aware of that. Even today we had a retest of the naked daily, and it's now no longer naked, but it's semi-naked still. I'm always keeping it one more time because it usually gives one more trade with less probability, but it's good to know it. So you see naked daily here, and on daily time frame you see Bitcoin is really having really little pullback. That's the thing, because Bitcoin value is going down, but volatility is still high, and we had 25% bounce. By the way, with the group we bought the lows, yeah, so big swing on Ethereum and Bitcoin. But on daily time frame, it's still looking, it's downtrend until you take out this high here. It's downtrend for the Bitcoin on a daily time frame. I also watch these old market structure dailies, yeah, from the past. You see where we stopped, yeah, at this low here. We have more on the way to the downside. Weekly time frame. Naked weekly, we just hit the naked weekly for the trade. So if we hold it, it can be really nice line in the sand for this week today. But we are already getting the trade from that, so I will remark it later. But you see, next naked weekly is really far away at 29,873. If you do not understand what is naked daily, weekly, monthly, you can learn it in our group. It's no problem. And we, market stopped also in this market structure. Weeklies, both of them. This massive move to the downside. Monthly time frame. So on weekly time frame, you see it's just downtrend, no change. And on monthly time frame, it's also downtrend. Yeah. This month probably will close really, really red. You can, we trade inefficiencies on on scalping basis, on daily trader basis, but you see on monthly basis, you see what is happening. We are also feeling inefficiencies, these fair value gaps here in these candles, and market just want to run all of it. Yes, all this pump will be run. Yeah, because you see where is support. Support is starting lower, 15,000 and lower from previous time, but you need to watch it on Bitstamp. Let's go to 1 hour time frame. So for your trading you also need naked point of controls. I can show you some local ones so you can write them down if you want. Sometimes if you have a zone of merge naked box, you can mark it also as a zone, because Bitcoin loves precise levels but also loves the zones, yeah? So you do not get front run and you are asking why. Naked box here. Key levels, we are really congested here. We are seeing previous week, because previous week levels have a big influence on current week. And we see previous month is really far away. Here is our open of 2021, also important level. You see market was spending a lot of time there. A lot of scalps out of it. It will be, now it's flipped to resistance. All this zone is now resistance. Market structures, these are not local ones, because we have local ones here. Yes, we are ready, and for the bigger moves and far away from us, we are ready with the market structures as well. Every single market structure I pulled from here gave me multiple trades on a retest. You know, you can just clearly see it yourself. Some people are good in pulling market structure, some people are bad. I think I'm pretty good, because my market structures are giving really good bounces. You just know potential area already, where is your support and resistance. This is also very important folder. You should really have almost all ranges Bitcoin ever had, especially the important ones. So you know when you trade here, you leave this range. You know when is your next target for the range. It's gonna be these two ranges here, and so on, because this is like big inefficiency for the Bitcoin. Yeah, it will be filled one day, sooner or later, but you just need to see all the levels. And it is absolutely crucial for the way on the downside, yeah, because you see where we stopped at, why we were looking in a group at longs at 18 to 17,000, because this was the VWAL. We actually rotated the big range of 2020, 17 November to 15 of December. I said that in the group, when Bitcoin lose 20k, this range will be pretty important and we will be trading it. And you see, we are still trading above, so market found range above. That's pretty nice to see. But when you get acceptance into this range, you know, you can then expect another rotation. This range here, let me show you. When we first dropped into this range, I remember we had multiple trades just out of this VWAL and VWAC here. Look at here how market was perfectly bouncing. There were like 4 bounces inside. It was just beautiful, like good money were made. There was a clarity, you know, nothing is random on Bitcoin, nothing. Yes, so make sure to understand the auction market theory. And look on the downside, I'm ready. All the ranges Bitcoin had before, I'm ready. There will be acceptances. If I see the range has big volume, it's like duration is really long, like week, 2 weeks, month, even longer, I'm ready. All these will give trades, all this. And same thing goes, you know, so you combine, if you trade, you combine market structures, high volume nodes, and via auction market theory via ranges. If you combine these three principles together, you should already be a pretty decent trader if you know how to apply money management and so on, because it just gives beautiful trades. Like this one, yeah, already was marked. And you see where we stopped. Bitcoin stopped really on important point, because if we lose this point, there will be fast move. Like if I have such a void on chart and I don't have many levels, I'm really waiting for my next zone to be hit, like this one. Yes, that's what is important. You see, did I have any high volume nodes here? No. Bitcoin moved through this region fast. There was no volume to save you. All these people long here, they had no one to save them from volume perspective. No trap people. You see where it was first stoppage. First stoppage, we actually traded a bit here, was actually at big high volume node here. And they have big history from, look here. Yeah, this makes sense. Made TPO ranges, I don't have as many things here. These are usually, I pull it from Exocharts. This is the main chart for the past 2 weeks. from TPO profile. We also utilize the liquidity. So we know where are people's stop losses, you know, where, you know, if you grab main liquidity, major liquidity, it's often a reversal. So you want to see where is that, and you get that from, you know, hyblock. Hyblock is best tool for that, or you have free tool, and you know, look beautiful. We are still pushing from our long. Everybody happy in the group. Support was hit. Fibonacci, not much to talk about them. They are easy, you know. We use them. Of course, we use them in the group. Nice fibs on the way to the downside. This one already traded, and to the upside as well. On the way to the downside, we still have big order blocks. Even this stop here was inside the big order block. I will just show you in a second. And now, if you are good in Exocharts, this is one of your advantage. You can actually plot order flow, support, and resistance, and this is the most pure form of, you know, of support and resistance, because you see directly how much people are trapped. And if you see really huge quantities, you know, at a small place, this is heightening your chance of getting rejection on first touch, because these people need to get out. Look how many zones we have on the, like, Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin can get some pumps, but even if it has like big pump, there will be at least scalp from these areas. These people need to get out. Yeah, only big volume can overcome this. Look at how many areas we have until 48,000. This is all prepared, and these zones are the strongest here. Yeah, 50 million longs, just crazy. 36,000. You see, it's already like huge resistance. So we are ready to the, in case we continue the upside, we have 2 CME gaps still unfilled. Weekly pivots, we utilize weekly pivots for the buyers. Yes, you can learn more about this in the group. Let me show you a bit of extensions again. Now I will show you the power of the you know, medium time frame extensions. This one was from really huge time frame. You see we hit target for the shorts. 3 to 1 was hit. This one was not so precise, but other ones were really crazy. Look at here. This was reaction to the dollar. 2 to 1 was hit also. This is making your decision making easier when the shorts start to take profit, you know. There was big bounce from 0.86. Market really respected this pull here. So some pull for me is more important, because when I see every single level is getting respect, then the pull is getting, I like the pull more, yeah, than other. So this was very, very important pull for me. This is very recent, so when you create range, you can pull extensions, and you see even on more recent targets, you hit this 2 to 1 here, and golden zone was also providing the bounce. Just beautiful. This 25 to 32k range. More targets below. Yeah, this was just for the show. Even, you know, when you started, you change market structure here with this move, but you just went into the golden zone of that. So market was even unable to go 1 to 1. So that is showing you major weakness. Yeah, if you can't even reach 1 to 1, and you are holding golden zone, well then goodbye for the downside. One more pull. Yeah, and this is, yes. So this is our, like, really from 48k to this low to this high, and you are starting to get targets, and you see we hit 2 big targets already, and more targets on the way down. They will be important for the bear market final lows. Yes, 0.86 and 1 to 1 here. Super important. That were extensions. Now we can have a little anchor view up. There is not much new here. So how you can actually very easy characterize like bear market. You see you are under almost every important anchor view up from medium time frame. Yeah, you see you are unable to even claim the most aggressive ones. Look at how many resistance we built. Just crazy. Time to go to high time frame. So how can we actually negate the current downtrend? Bitcoin would need to show a lot of power, and the first step really is to change daily market structure, but also get acceptance back to this major range we were in for 2 years almost. So this VWAL needs to be claimed here now at 28,800. That will be first sign of strength truly for the Bitcoin. It actually is not that hard to push to this region because this is low volume node area still. You see, no real resistance here. No, these ranges are first real resistance. This is just showing how weak is market and how we are in bear market. Yeah, but if Bitcoin push one day, this is gonna be important battleground. It was before. Yeah, you see why we are ranging here, because market was truly fighting. Some bulls were defending this VWAL. In the end, we lost it and accelerated, moved to the downside. But these three key levels. These two key levels will be truly key for higher time frames, yeah, like daily, weekly time frame. If you truly claim them, you know, people will be buying and they will be expecting move to this range here. All based on same thing happened like on 1 minute time frame on on ranges. Same thing is happening on this big time frame. So it's very key. And then we will have major resistances here, still waiting for major swing shorts. Yeah, this is really good to have. Like this is giving you ultimate view. If you see like 20-30% pump, for example, Bitcoin gets approved for spot ETF, then you know where to place even some cheeky limits. Yes, like in this area. Just logical. And also, anchor view ups from this is truly the bull market higher time frame anchor view ups. They are measuring overall performance on Bitcoin. You see we are also under them, so just crazy. You see how this yellow one is important. This is from Corona low. When we claimed it, it accelerated for another leg to the upside. Yes. This white one was also very important because this was building volume from the current from the summer range. Yes, the summer accumulation range. This was perfect backtest of these two anchor view ups. You just need different. All my folders. It depends what kind of trader you are. You can utilize it. You don't need to day trade or scalp Bitcoin if you don't have time, but you can have good trades with this, good long-term trades with such important things. Long-term market structures also doing their job properly. Properly identified. Every single gave one scalp on first touch, and those three held us on a bigger time frame. Yes. For the bulls, we don't have many higher time frame Fibonacci's left. We are running out, especially on Bybit. One more 0.86 because we have double pulse. Then we have double 0.88, and that's it. If you lose this 0.98, then you continue down. Then we will resume trading in this range Bitcoin was before. 10k to 3k. So we will see. We already got bounce from big 0.86. That was actually the major reason for me to enter on. We were taking that trade in the group. I said major 0.86 was hit, and from a bit more aggressive proof from this Corona low. And I bought Ethereum at 900, Bitcoin close to lows for the spot. Already booked some profits. Simple trading. I have only few trend lines on my chart. They're not so important for me. We have far better tools than some trend line, but also very bearish. We are under most of them. Channel, this break, Fit fans, from extensions, we still have a few of them. And I think the video is getting pretty long, so we don't have to go this. One more thing I want to show you. You see this also accelerated, move to the downside. We lost VAL of 2021. But we can be aware of this. We have the VAG of 2022 at 16,800. Good to know. And now we see where is the major support from 2020. But for that you need for big supports on the way to the downside, and if you want to buy some nice limits, I mean some nice spot Bitcoin and crypto, and estimate where will be the low for the bear market, we need really bit-time charting. I can show you a few key levels so you can mark it for yourself. So this is market structure weekly, my market structure yearly. When you go to yearly time frame, you see how important it is. So I think traders should be defending on first touch this one. Yep, you see. Look how clean resistance it was, yeah? That 14,000. So 13,000, 3080 can be pretty substantial level and region. So be aware of this. It's just very strong. And then we have the naked yearly, but hopefully we won't see that. That would be, I mean, I would buy a few Bitcoins if you see that level in future, but yes, that would be really bad. But we are traders, yeah? We trade what is in front of us, not expectations. Now from before, we need to see the ranges Bitcoin was trading before, and it is very obvious. Where are they? All these ranges will be crucial if Bitcoin like fill all the fair value gaps until 12k and start trading this. I already prepared for myself for the downside. It is still possible Bitcoin goes to the downside, or maybe it will surprise us and never take this low, who knows. Because it's really hard to predict that current global environment. Because for example, if the war ends, it can be, it can be it can be a big relief on the markets, but it's not likely at the moment. Key regions for me are here. Like I know I have a lot of levels here. You need to zoom out his, but I already marked all important levels. Here is VAG region of 2019 to 20, VAG of 2017 to 2018, all taken from Bitstamp, And this is major support if you want to buy Bitcoin pretty cheaply and it gets there one day. 3-year major high volume node. 3-year, yeah. So if you lose that, it will accelerate, move to the downside. But if not, if you hold it and we start accumulating from this point, it will be amazing. For me, personally, I have limits here in this area. I also have limit scattered between 14 to 10k. Yeah. In case we get that capitulation week, the world is waiting for. Maybe we'll never get that, but if we get that, you will be ready. Big high volume nodes as well from more local time frames and so on. This is another high volume node here. Yeah, you better not lose two of them, because then you will really go down even further. So Bitstamp, pretty cool. That's the thing, we don't know until we get there, yeah, what auction market theory rules start to apply. Do we go for point of controls and high volume nodes of these ranges, or we will hold VAG's region, yeah? That's the question. We have some key market structures pulled from previous bull runs and previous ranges. You see the secondary stop loss here. High volume nodes are ready. Now anchor VWAPs are truly fun, especially those super long-term ones. Yeah, like from like Genesis one, we have like when the Bitcoin was born. Yeah, you have some of them are truly old, ancient anchor VWAPs. Look at the green one. Yeah, the green one was strong, especially on Bitstamp. Yeah, it provided us how big bounce? 27% bounce. Yeah, huge. Now we are chopping around this one. This one is coming from 14k, if I watch it correctly. 14k top, pretty important anchor VWAP, still choppy around, interesting. Yeah. And then we have this one. This one is pretty important from 20k top, previous bull market top, and it's now at 14,800. But the major support for Bitcoin, in case we run all these cloud castles down, will be these 3 anchor VWAPs. You really want to hold them, yeah? They will be probably at 9k when we get there a bit higher, which I like because it is aligning with our, areas of high volume nodes. And look at this, we have some nice pitchforks, yeah? Pitchforks, secondary confluence always for me, but the more long-term pitchfork you use, the better. This one is from when? 2015 low anchor. So this one is measuring current bull market. And you see we've got bounce from the golden zone of this anchor pull. And now the boundary is around 15,500 to 16,000. Good to know. and another anchor VWAP, more aggressive one. This is more aggressive pull, and you can see actually we are holding it nicely. And this one I really like, because actually this one was another anchor VWAP for the bull market. Every time we came to support this outside boundaries, market found support. So we will see, we will be watching if we actually, like, if we lose this white line, if they act same way as they acted here. And now they are around 12k, let's say. Oops, no. If we are here, it's 16 to 14,000, yeah? We'll be watching for that if we do same thing, but just other way around. But the main lines held us at 17,000. So I'm just showing you how many reasons you had to buy Bitcoin at, 17 to 18,000. And then we have major speed fans. They're also working well. The higher the time frame, the better you see this blow was also. This was geometrical, a lot of geometry support here. We were buying that in a group. Now we have this pool. This pool was already traded, this golden zone and 0.5 also, and now we have the final one, and the final one was born from 2015 low, and this pool is pretty incredible because you see how it's holding us. And not always you need to pull it to highest point in the chart, yeah. You can keep it on on the previous all-time high at 20k. So another area of support was hit here. We are holding for now, and then we will have another one at probably 13k from this. And over FIPS we went. I even had the magic box, which I'm giving sometimes in the group, where I tried to buy Bitcoin for swing, and you see we had the wick here, we were buying heavily here, we had our 20%, 30% bounce, but in the end we lost it. So magic box never disappointed for now. I think when I give the zone where I wanted to trade, it's a 9 out of 10 win. And you can truly do that. You can really pick only the high probability trades. So that was a bit of general TA. I showed you all the tools I use, how I see the market from all of them. Now you can combine them. And now we can have a look just on current market activity. One thing maybe I can show you from archive is this long below 20k, because I'm not sure if I actually released video for Bitcoin when we hit but we were buying that heavily in the group. What do you actually hit on the way to the downside? We were scalping actually these levels, like this high volume not bounce, this high volume not bounce, this also. You hit a lot of extension targets at the at these lows. But what is more important, you feel we had like CME gap here for 2 years, so market on this move down filled so many inefficiencies. Sooner or later, every inefficiency on the market will be filled, doesn't matter how long it takes. You stopped out, this was the from hyblock mark, people who were actually longing 20k with huge leverage. This was their liquidity, you can't believe, but some traders were still holding positions, yes? So you stopped out some people who were actually longing 20k, you fill the CME gap, and you went into the huge weekly order block. Look why we stopped here. Why? We filled the weekly order block, Weekly order blocks, always pay attention to them. They are really strong, and you see their power. I think we have another weekly order block below us. Yes. And that's why you need many levels, because you want to know where you truly find support. He was at 0.6, I was showing you. 3-day order block, and there was front run or major swing value pattern. At the lows, entry for me was not high leverage because it was easy. We could easily continue down, especially with this major swing value pattern, but it was getting defended. I still remember we had 2,000 Bitcoins at least on spot market defending these lows, which is very substantial. So someone large was trying to absorb the market there. And we started taking profit, and then we started uptrend. So this was a bit about 20k. We traded it live. You can search in the group if you join 20k and how we traded it. You can read about it there. All is there. That's the advantage of Discord. All history is there. All evidence. Okay, and now current price action. A lot of stuff on the chart, yeah, as you know. Let me zoom out a bit. So as I said, bulls are holding very important region here. If you start claiming weekly open, getting acceptance back into this range, then we will open the road for this high volume node. And I will be looking if we get a nice short here or no. We have some selling fibs which I need to add to the chart there as well. So I'll be looking, but you know, order flow can make your life easier as well with this. But for now it's local downtrend. So until you change it, you know, until you take, you know, push, you really need to push and claim another resistance region of this one, yeah? This VAH. When you breach this VAH, then we can open road for more to the upside, yeah. But for now we are in the longs here, enjoying move to the upside. And for the downside, let's have a look. We still have this support. If we take out this low during Asia or I don't know tomorrow, we still have support regions in this area. A lot of naked liquidity needs to get out trapped, yeah, traders. So this can give another trade, and then I will be looking a bit lower. Here we have the big T-val of overall 2-week range and major liquidity. So maybe we will actually, you know, we have swing failure pattern here, low potential. So we can maybe grab liquidity first and into the naked daily. You know, naked daily can give you trade on its own. Into the naked daily and then bounce nicely. How long is the video? 50 minutes. Okay. So this is another region I want to trade. We have order block here, 0.88 FIP. Pretty decent area. Because if you lose this region, if you lose this naked daily, then you will go under this low. And below us, the volume is starting to get weaker and weaker because this was... we had a lot of pumping here, but there is not so much real support here. So we rather stop here in this region than continue down, because then you can really accelerate, move to the downside and stop out a lot of people. So you see inefficiencies here, single prints are here, yeah. So not so many levels down there, and we have this, I like this golden zone as well. Here it's inside a strong high volume node. What else we have here? Today naked pog merge high volume node. Yeah, so this is really another decent area of the market structure. Can be front run with this for the scalp. So good levels on the way to the downside. And when we lose this region, we will most likely start to feel inefficiencies. There will be maybe some scalps from these high volume nodes, but you can expect low volume nodes to be filled because the low volume is truly in these regions. And for the upside, it's very obvious. We still have these order blocks here waiting to be grabbed. This major liquidity wants to can be taken. We have local low volume nodes on local, so you can first run it, build some volume, then get down for the swing failure pattern. But it is showing us, you know, we just trade these anchor VWAPs, these ranges between. It's super easy, you know. You just, you know, you look for longs at this. This is very straightforward and easy. I'm just showing you mainly TA because, you know, other tools you use along with TA, yeah, like orderflow and TRDR, Tradinglite, and so on. For the upside, we did not create much resistance from 23. I mean, this is gonna be big target for the longs, and really another area for nice short around 23,500. I'll be watching that. It's very obvious. But you see the downside was really crazy. We have a lot of inefficiencies. You see how big low volume node we have here. Market, I would like to see market later to start building some ranges here and fill the volume, because on these profiles you can see that on monthly, for example. It will happen sooner or later. Zoom out. Imagine market as a handyman, as a repairman, and market always wants to repair some inefficiencies. You see there was, you know, vampire teeth here, nothing in between, where we are building volume when there is no volume. This is like future preparation for another, you know, bull run possibly. Yeah? You want to have strong volume on most areas. This is filled now, but you see where we have inefficiency over here from 24, let's say 24,200 to 26,550. This is from 2020, big inefficiency, but also this inefficiency is local. Yes, so local from 24,200 going up to 28,000. So 24 to 28, we can expect in future some nice range to place in to build nice volume, and then we can see decision. Yeah, so if you are in swing, you can be really patient for this. It can happen. Yeah. So that's why I don't have as many levels here. This is not really like strong resistance area, but there will be some scalps and day trades definitely from here. But you know, the main strong area is starting at this place where we have a lot of things close together. It's already starting here. Strong high volume node and huge CME gap. You know, CME gaps, you know, when you fill all CME gap, there is usually trade when you fill the CME gap. We had same trades on the downside. You can expect same way on the upside. I really like this high volume node here. Then it will be a good way to enter this trade for CME gap, order blocks, liquidity, just beautiful. We'll be watching if we get acceptance into this range. You know, so many possible scenarios. I just want to show you what else is waiting for us up there. Here are the two VWALs I was mentioning you at the beginning of the video. For the swing traders, they will be watching that region if you claim it or not. Yes, so like this. Yeah, so I showed you, I think, pretty good info. I recently started using Okitoki. This is the tool when you are using Tradinglite. I mean, it's not Okitoki, Okotoki, I don't know. If you're using Tradinglite and TRDR, you already have really great tools for 90% of times, but sometimes you don't have time. Scan exchanges where are the big walls. This is great tool. It helped me actually. It can help you maybe a few times a month, I would say. But when we were feeling, you know, for example, when we were falling at a big rate under 20k, Ethereum reached 900 when you search 900 in the group. Now let me check. Maybe 900 like this. Yes, so you can check when the message was published, but I bought a lot of Ethereum at 900. And Okitoki actually was really helpful because I was not even watching other exchanges on the Tradinglite. But there was huge wall. There was 22,000 Ethereum at 900. So, and actually the sellers broke all that wall. So but they also exhausted themselves there. So on reclaim of 900, I knew these sellers are wrecked. When we actually start to push over these 900 and these sellers which sold 22,000 Ethereum, they will be seriously wrecked. And you can see that on charts. What happened actually? Look here. We did big swing failure patterns, but also I don't know who was crazy enough to short. There was some forced selling, of course, but there was some new shorts as well. So Okitoki super helpful for my Ethereum trade. It was the biggest win I think for Ethereum this year. And another Okitoki trade was also, I was watching I saw the big walls here. This is really when you have massive volatility and you want to scan market in few seconds. Then you can use this tool and do decision within 10 seconds. Like you see these yellow circles, they are showing you where is the majority, where are the biggest orders in the order book on major exchanges. Yeah, so this is good tool for major volatility. It already paid off. Yeah, it was like cost $200 a year, and it already paid off with first trade massively. So I love it. Yep. Okay, so I think that's it from me. I hope you had some good informations. This was really general video, and I will try to, from next week, try to release more video just for the group where we discuss actual trades we had during the day, which will be more helpful to you like this general. But if you are new member, I hope you will join our Discord. You can truly learn how to trade effectively and become profitable trader. It will take a few months. Do not believe people who are telling you can be good trader in weeks. It takes time. And also most people are not even real traders. Yeah, they are doing post-romantic. When things happen, everybody can be general. But you need to be you need to know and learn before like you reach the areas, then you know the trader is serious. So I wish everyone good trading. I see you in the group and have a good evening. Bye bye.